Now this is the tutorial on how to make the suit sleeve. So first of all, we're going to this is what we call the box frame. This is the box frame. The bigger part of the suit sleeve and the smaller part are going to fall within this box frame. Now, how do we achieve the box frame? First of all, from the edges of your pattern paper, you just measure. For me, I measured 1 inch. This is 1 inch here, 1 inch. You measure it here. You mark that. Mark at this point. Do the same thing for this other edge. Mark here. Mark at this point, and then you join the lines. Join the lines. Let's see me doing here. And also this. Now, for the length of the box frame, the sleeve is 20. The sleeve is 23 inches. 23 inches. Now, from the top of this place, you are going to measure 23 inches plus 1 inch for the box frame. From here all the way down to this is 23 inches here, and then you're going to add 1 inch to it, 1 inch, making 24. That's for the length of the box frame. From the top line here, you measure the length of your sleeve. For mine is 23 inches, and then you add 1 inch to it, that's 24, and then you erect your line. There you go. This. That's about the width. How do you determine the width of the box frame? The width of the box frame is determined. You know that you measured the bicep of the person that you're making a suit for. So now, the value of that bicep, you're going to add 2.5 inches to it. That's how you achieve the width of your box frame. Now, for this measurement, the value of the bicep is 13.5. It's 13.5. So now 13.5 plus 2.5. 13.5 plus 2.5 will be 16 inches. So now I'm going to measure this place here. This is 16. Now at that place, you can mark that. You mark that, so take it all the way down here. 16 here, and then mark that place, and then you still connect your lines. So connect your lines. So I hope it's clear so far. I hope it's clear. So I'm supposed to have a middle line here, and how to achieve that? The bicep again, which is 13.5. For us to achieve middle line here, we're going to divide our bicep into 2. 13.5 divided by 2 will be 6 3/4. 6.75 is 6 3/4. So now by main observation, you would see that this part is smaller than this side. This is the part that is going to house the bigger part of the sleeve, and this one will house the smaller part of the sleeve. Yeah, so now another thing for us to do is we're going to mark from this line, we're going to mark 2 inches downwards. 2 inches downwards. That is a standard for any size of soup you're making. You mark 2 inches downwards, like so. This is 2 inches here. Mark it on the side too. 2 inches. Mark it on the side. 2 inches. And then join your lines. You join your lines like so. From here to here, this is 2 inches. Pardon me. This armhole line is a bicep divided by 2, which is 6.75 minus, which will give us 6.25. 6.25. 6 quarter. Yeah. So please take that correction. Bicep divided by 2 minus 0. That's the correct thing to do. So now mark your line. Now the next line we're going to get is from the shoulder to the elbow. Shoulder to the elbow. For mine it was 13 inches. This is 13 inches. Here, 13 inches. Now you're going to add 0.5 inches to it. That will make it 13 and a half. 13 and a half. This is the elbow line, and this is the end of your box frame. So now, here's what we'll do. We're going to measure 2.5 inches here. 2.5. Mark that, please. We come to this side, the smaller parts. Measure 2.5. You can see that. So now from the smaller side again, we measure. This is 0.5. Half here. This is half. Half here. 2.5 here. Then from here to here, 2.5. On the elbow line, 0.5. That's half. here. See on the bigger side. From this place here, 3/4, 0.75, 3/4. Mark here. And then on the elbow line here, on the smaller parts, 0.5, half, see, half, and then here, 3/4, 0.75. So basically, this. Don't forget this place here. You're also going to measure half, 0.5. Now take up your ruler. You're gonna just join this to that, this way. Make sure your line extends all the way. And this. Also this. So this is what it looks like. So the lines that we just rated are marked in blue lines. The ones that we just marked for emphasis purpose. You can see the blue lines, so that you know the difference of what we're using. For the next step, at this place, these lines, this is what we're going to do. To this place, we're going to mark half an inch, 0.5 downwards here. This is 0.5 here, 0.5 down. Come to this side, mark 0.5 up, 0.5 here. Come to the smaller side, 0.5 down, just here. To the other side, 0.5 up. And then from this 0.5, we're going to add 2 inches downwards, 2 inches here. From this place, we also add 2 inches here. Come here, add 2 inches downwards. Come here, add 2 inches here. So take notes. From this line, you're adding ½ inch here, and then 2 inches downwards. At this place, ½ inch upwards, and then from the half, 2 inches downwards. From this other side, ½ inch downwards, and then 2 inches downwards. From this other side, ½ inch upwards, then 2 inches downwards. Now you just join the lines together. This is this here. Extend your line, and this one will come here. Extend your line, and this also come here. This also come here. For emphasis purpose, a blue line. That's what we're using. So this one here. So I hope that is the lines are clear. Hope you can see. I'll have this and this. And I'll have this and this. So at this point, this is the 0.5 upwards, and then from here down here is 2 inches. So this 0.5 here, and then from here is 2 inches. You can see this from here 0.5 downwards, and then from that place it's 2 inches. So that is the ½ inch upwards and ½ inch downwards is what has given us this slant here. Same thing for this place, ½ inch upwards, ½ inch downwards is what has given us this slant that we can see here. So just do the same thing for this and for that. So the blue lines are for emphasis. These are the lines that we're using. These blue lines is what we're using. And then for this one too, the same thing, it's the blue lines that we're using. So have to ignore the biro marks right now. This was just for the initial skeletal framework. So we're going to be using the blue lines. Focus on the blue lines. So next we're going to mark the suit vent, the sleeve vent. It opens around here, that place that you see the buttons. That's a suit vent. We're going to mark that at this point. So here we're going to mark 1.5 inches. This is 1/2 here. It's 1.5 inches. Mark this up here, and then repeat here, so that we can achieve a straight line. This is 1.5 inches. So you're marking 1/2 here, 1/2 here. Connect the line. The same thing we did for this side is the same thing we're going to do for the small one, smaller part. So now from here we measure 1.5, 1.5. This is 1.5 here. So 1.5 here. 1.5 here. Connect these 2 points. Now from this place we're going to measure 7 inches, measure 7 inches on the inside. This is 7 here. Inches. This inside line we're going to measure 7 inches, and then this one that I've just erected will be 6.5, 6.5. This is 6.5 here. The same thing here, 7 inches, on the inside, and on the outside 6.5. 6.5 here. Join this. Join this. For emphasis, this is all just did. That's like this. Here, here. This is the sleeve vents for the bigger side, and then this here. And here there's a vent for the smaller side. Hope it's clear. So from this point to this point is 7 inches, and then from this side to this place is 6.5. That's why I have that slanting there. Meanwhile, from this place to this place is 1.5 inches, which is the same thing I applied for this other side as well. 1.5 here, 7 here, 6 to achieve this slant. The same thing we did here, the same thing we did here. This is the smaller part of the sleeve, and this is the bigger part of the sleeve. Mind the blue lines. The highlights are what we're using. Mind the blue lines. So we're going to move to the next step of the sleeve now. This is the end of part 1. I'm going to attach the link to part 2 in the description. So just follow the link in the description to see the part 2 of this video. I had to clip it because of space. Please bear with me. So see you in that video.